all seen up here, I've definitely mastered the art that is stand-up comedy. And I know that there's a lot of amateur clowners here tonight. Kiss the ring. And I just want to teach people who don't have this sort of mastery how to be a stand-up comic. So I've actually prepared a PowerPoint presentation for this audio recording in which I will explain to you or your loved ones how to be a stand-up comic. This is how to be a comedian by me. Step 1, be a man. Men, they love them. It's like no one's been listening to the last 88 minutes of this set. Men are very good at comedy, which is why they're the only people allowed to do it. Note, if you aren't already a man, don't think becoming one will solve this problem, because the only thing less commercially viable than a woman is a trans man, because the entertainment industry, much like Earth, is a leaking Superfund site. I hate this planet. Here's a man, the Dane man specifically, doing comedy. Now, we can't actually play the Dane man doing comedy, so I will just do a dry resuscitation of one of his classic bits. The thing is about me, I can be by myself sometimes. When I'm jerking off, I can get fantastical. Here's what happens to me. Sometimes I'm laying there, and I'm jagging, right? I'm doing my thing. And here's what happens. My brain, I'll take the chick on the subway, and I'll give her, like, Halle Berry's tits from Swordfish, and she's got, like, and I'll give her the hairs, and I really get and I'm like, yeah, that's perfect. And I'll give her crazy eyes, and then I'll give her, like, Pegasus wings that'll come out during this whoosh, whoosh. And then she has talons, and she picks me up, and I fuck her in the air as we fly over the community, and she's like, rah, yes, rah. And I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, dragon woman. And we just fly through the skies, and then the government gets wind of her, and they want to study her, so they start launching all kinds of technology, and a thwap hits her arm, and she's like, "Arr!" And I'm still fucking her, and I'm sucking her 9 tits, wah, wah, wah. Fly, dragon woman, fly to your lair, and she goes, "Ah," and then we get to her lair, and I patch up her wing, and I'm still fucking her, and I patch her wing, and it gets to the point where I'm not even jerking off anymore, I'm just laying there thinking. That is a man, the Dane man specifically, doing comedy. They're really good, right? Are there any female comedians here tonight? Can we have a woman do yeah, you can come up. You could just use the Q&A mic. Can you do some female comedy?
Yeah. We do a little female comedy?
Yeah, please.
Where are my ladies at? Yes, ladies. Where are your periods also single? I want a baby. Like that?
Yeah.
Great.
You can leave.
Okay.
You see that only the women laughed? Not good enough. All right? Not good stuff. Shouldn't be doing comedy. Quit while you're ahead, toots. Let's get back to the meat of the sandwich, how to be a stand-up. Tell it like it is. It's your duty to tell it like it is, and it just so happens to be sexist, racist, homophobic, and transphobic. It's your job, and by your job, I mean the unpaid hobby you're currently squandering all your free time on in the hopes that one day you'll be able to headline a club with the word bananas in its name, to trigger snowflakes. Not only should your set be about rape, it should be about the rape of one specific audience member. Make sure this attitude is extended not just to the audience, but to your fellow comedians. Call out social justice warriors whenever you see them. All right? Next step, blame the audience. Being a truth teller may get you some blowback, but know that your culpability in said blowback is non-existent. Whenever the audience doesn't respond positively to your act, it's their fault, not yours. Let them know why they're wrong by exploding in an impotent rage and or informing them that the materials worked elsewhere. Give them the opportunity to use your time together as a learning experience. Next step, prey on your peers. Systematically, sociopathologically, fuck both fans and fellow comedians, the greener the better, whenever possible. If someone you know achieves a career milestone, don't congratulate them. Instead, ask, how'd you get that? Next step, talk about the craft a lot. If documentaries like I'm Dying Up Here and Crashing and Marin and Louie have taught us one thing, it's that true comics spend 75 to 85% of their free time dissecting jokes and giving each other tags. Meet your boys after Canners and debrief after every gig. Make sure to bust a few balls in the process. Next step, forget everything you know about Photoshop. Oh, while the natural human instinct is to create beauty, fight it. Every time you feel as though a comedy flyer should only have one font, add an additional old-timey microphone. Next step, ABG, always be grinding. True comics know the quality of material isn't what makes a good comedian. It's having a tireless, cocaine-driven work ethic. Do you know George Carlin did 28 shows a night, riding his hog all around the San Fernando Valley? Bill Hicks performed too much. As a matter of fact, it's what killed him. ABN, always be networking, baby. Abandon your ability, if you ever had it in the first place, to develop healthy relationships and instead see everyone you encounter as a potential gravy train. If someone can do nothing for your career, they do not exist. Remember that anything, up to and including performing on the same bill as someone who left the premises before your set, can be a credit. In related news, I have performed with Sarah Silverman. Next step, snap your moral compass in half. If you know a fellow comedian has committed a horrific misdeed, ignore it for years until a paper of record, note, babe.net is not yet a paper of record, reports on it. A good rebuttal if someone ever calls you out is, but he never raped me. Think globally, act selfishly. If you wouldn't open for Bill Cosby in the basement of an India casino right now, why are you even doing comedy? It's far from finished, baby. And finally, just have fun up there. I'm just kidding. We all know you're actually incapable of doing so. See? Thank you. Thanks so much.